Hey Swishers, welcome back to all new content in your WNBA Daily Swish. Life has gotten a little cray-cray, but I'm back and ready to give you more content. So, today let's talk playoffs. We're getting closer and closer and teams are already clinching their spots. So, let's talk about it. You have the Phoenix Mercury, who have already taken their place in the playoffs on August 31st with their win over the Chicago Sky. But on Sunday, the Chicago Sky took down the Las Vegas Aces to gain a 6th spot in the playoffs. And on September 2nd, we had the Minnesota Lynx clinch their spot for the 11th straight appearance. We still have 2 spots remaining for the playoffs, and so we're going to take a look at the top 5 power rankings and see where those teams stand in the final 2 weeks of the regular season. First off, you have the Connecticut Sun sitting at number 1 in the power rankings. They continue to dominate, especially with Jonquel Jones. She's scoring 20.3 points per game, 11 rebounds per game, and she's up for the running of the league MVP, which I think is well deserved for her because this season has been her season. Some of the big testers that they have looked forward to in the games ahead will probably be against the Phoenix Mercury. Next, Las Vegas Aces come in second in the rankings, and they have a stacked starting lineup with each player scoring in double digits. But can they keep the momentum as we wind down the regular season? After their loss from the Chicago Sky this past Sunday, they are really going to have to stay in the lead from beginning all the way to the end. Right now, they don't have Cam Page, who is out with COVID-19 protocols, and everybody knows that Cam Page is one of the top key players. So that can pose as an Aces weakness for right now. Minnesota Lynx have clinched their 11th appearance in the playoffs, which is the longest streak in the league. Sylvia Fowles will be a key player for the Lynx, but so will Clarendon, who averages 10.5 points per game, as well as 5.7 assists per game. If the Lynx have any hopes of moving forward in the playoffs, Clarendon and Fowles, as well as the rest of the team, will really have to go above and beyond. And McBride is going to have to knock down every 3 she can. Everybody knows that she's a 3-point threat. Seattle Storm will have to really bring their A game. After winning the Commissioner's Cup, they've been going through a 3-game losing streak, and this is not the typical Storm we see. They have been hot both offensively and defensively, but lately that has not been strong. If they have any chance, they will need to find a way to get the ball to Stewart or Lloyd. Phoenix Mercury have been outstanding the last 8 games with their winning streak, and it seems they have a high chance of getting another WNBA championship, especially with Griner having an amazing season with all her dunks and blocks and steals. It just seems that mental health break that she took last year has definitely helped, and we see a new Griner this year. So there's your top 5 for today. Are you excited for playoffs? What are your predictions for the WNBA championship? I predict it might come down to the Connecticut Sun versus Las Vegas Aces if they have Cam Page come back sometime soon. But anything can happen in postseason. It's all about who wants it the most. So be sure to tune in tonight to NBA TV at 7 o'clock Eastern Time to watch the Phoenix Mercury take on the Indiana Fever. And some of the other top games to look out for is Connecticut Sun versus Dallas Wings on Amazon Prime at 7 o'clock Eastern Time this week, and the Minnesota Lynx versus Las Vegas Aces at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN2. And don't forget to keep up to date with the WNBA Daily Swish Facebook group page, where you can find all the scores, news, updates, and anything WNBA. Link is going to be down below, so be sure to join so you don't miss a thing. And be on the lookout as we begin to expand on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So just remember, if it ain't hot, it ain't a swish!